Hello, OTP world, fans of baseball, sports, and old Twitch streamers. Welcome all in. Happy Monday. It is Monday, right? Right, it is Monday. Let me check my phone. I don't know. It is Monday. All of you going back to work after the extended holidays, all you educators out there, D. Dempsey, we got Barry Basher, we got Underdog, we got Waddy back in the classroom. I know you guys are listening. I know it's probably lunchtime in your school, or maybe you have your phone under your desk like the kids do, and you're going, I can't miss lap today. It's Monday. I need that boost of energy. I'm going to just suck it all out of them and get through the day. Welcome in, guys. We got a big crew here, including not only a big crew, but the Bear City Big Kahuna. Punk is in the chat. One of my managers, GMs, co-owners, founders of the Brew City Bears in the chat here. We've got Cicero 2K. We got Boiled Egg, of course. We got a few others as well. Ezra, Cavacom. I tried to give some channel points for the first three people that commented. I think I saw Ezra and Cava and Andy from Sheffield. And by the way, Andy from Sheffield, 1 year, buddy. 1 year subscribing to this 1 year. Go get your eyes checked. You might need to go to the local optometrist, because I hope you get that free healthcare coverage over in the UK too. And also to Ezra Denny, congratulations. It is a boy, and it purrs and meows, and it's orange. Thank you, Ezra Denny, for your 9-month subscription. And Nersha Benko, of course, much love and good fortune to you, raiding over from your stream this morning with the Nersha Benko Online League. Welcome in. I am Laptop Hound. If you are just kind of tuning in and wondering what this is all about, this is about Out of the Park Baseball. Yes, Out of the Park Baseball. Come on, internet. Don't crash on me. There we go. Out of the Park Baseball. What is this showing up here? I don't want that showing. Come on, it's Monday. Don't glitch out on me. I'm just going to refresh my stream. It might crash me out. Just another manic Monday. I should be back soon. Somewhere, someplace, sometime. Here we go. Out of the Park Baseball, OOTP developments. If you're coming across the channel, well, go check it out. There is the starting point. It's like when you get a treasure map and it says you are here with the big X on it. That's this page right here. You are here. Out of the Park Developments, OOTPdevelopments.com, where you can find out all the good, juicy details about Out of the Park Baseball Franchise Hockey Manager 10. You can go to the forums, you can go to the Discord, you can check out the podcast. Go check out our friends at Out of the Park Developments, because they are giving us drops. They are giving us a chance to give you guys some giveaways. So yeah, go give them some love. Go say hi. I'm Boiled Egg 1974. I love Franchise Hockey Manager 10. Please make my Capitals better in real life. That's all you need to do, and we'll see how they respond. Also, big shout out to the subscribers last week, the followers last week. I don't like that word followers. It sounds like a cult. The followers, my new followers this week. Morning Joe. Sounds like something from MSNBC. We've got, if it is Morning Joe, how are you doing? Can I have a broadcast studio like you, please? Can you lend me out a studio? We got Jarnet Bay. We've got M Southworth 6 Watch OOYP. Maybe that's supposed to be a T. It could be a typo. Kyle 32513 Captain 12. We got DJ Good Housekeeping. Dogberry 99. We've got Assosos 99. Cow Doggy. We've got Hoofy Goat. We got a bunch of animals in the dog pound today. This really is a zoo. We've got LOL Orts. We've got F Bueller. Bueller 85. Maybe that's the year the movie came out, or maybe this person was born in 1985. Thank you for the follow. And MXN STUR, who I believe is someone that watches the Nurse Shabenko streams and came over and followed here as well. Let's question our life choices. How far back do we need to go? Is this going to be a Warbot stream then? Back in 1977, going to Walmart, not Walmart, going to Kmart as a young kid, going through the toy aisle and seeing all the Star Wars figures. And I made a choice. I said, Mom, that Darth Vader Star Wars Mattel action figure for $2.99 or a chocolate bar and pop. And I went with the old O. Henry and Coca-Cola. Life choices, Ezra. Yeah. Subscribers last week. Cub fan Steve, longest subscriber to the channel, 15 months strong for Cubs fan Steve. Wildcat Bandit, also over a year, 13 months. Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon, our good friend from Germany, 5 months. Leo Remus, a fellow Canadian, loves the Blue Jays, the Toronto Maple Leafs. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Didn't like Meatloaf have a song about that? 1 out of 2 ain't bad. We've got Gravestock 23, 3-monther. The Real Teddy O from Louisiana, 2 months. And then we got a couple new subscribers last week. Whisk Khalifa. Thank you, Whisk Khalifa. Grish 70, Aster 31, and then some gift subs by Boiled Egg 1974 and Captain Kegleg. You know him, you love him, you see him all over the channels. Gifting subs left and right. Thank you, Captain Kegleg, for the 3 gifters last month. And again, over the course of the commercial, stay tuned and see a little bit of a tribute to the subscribers to the channel. All right. Thank you, guys, very much. Cheers. What else do we got? Oh, I know 43.789843161% of you are here only for the drops and giveaways. And you know what? I'm cool with that. I'm good. That's less than half, which I'm fine with. So let's get underway. Let's do our first giveaway here. We will be doing some more later when you guys get to help me out fix my theme team. Yeah, maybe just random names like Eric and Gabrielle or Gabriel, Allie, Charles. Maybe we'll just put some random names on. So we'll do some theme team stuff a little bit later, but it's time for the laptop bounty. And with the laptop bounty, I've got a deal or no deal for you guys today. Should you choose to take it, we have a power outage. There is a power outage in Edmonton, Alberta. Not really, but let's pretend there is. And that means if you take the deal and want to win some extra packs, you've got to draft players according to these rules. All your batters have to have a power rating 50 or less. All your pitchers have to have a home run suppression 50 or more. That's what we mean by a power outage. We don't want home runs. So crappy home run hitters and fairly decent pitchers. And if for some reason you can't get one of these in a round, you got to take someone regardless and then bench them, put them on the reserve roster. Do you have what it takes on this Monday? Yes, you and Ezra. Do you have what it takes to take out a laptop hound and get those bounty packs today? So again, it is Rocking Chair ID 134. If you want a chance to participate, 5 packs if you knock me out, 5 packs if you win the tournament, as long as you follow those requirements. Lap, they officially signed Nylander in Toronto for 8 years today. 11 million, 60 per. Ooh. Toronto doing Toronto things. I can't really blame them because Edmonton has done that over the years and they don't have much cap space. But Maybe they're going to trade a Marner. Maybe they're going to trade a Tavares. Maybe that's a lot of money to invest in 4 forwards. Yeah, they may have to ask someone to come out of the stands to fill in for goaltending, or take Jack Campbell. Let's see. Yeah, Chadwick, this one does sound fun. We've got some power outage here. Again, the Rangers are in. We got the Hokies in, the Tommy Knockers, the red shirts in the rocking chair. Yes, this is the rocking chair. Launch pads. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? That one's for you, Cava. Launch pads, but no home runs. Do your best not to hit home runs. So BABIP, walks, whatever it takes. So again, are we full? We're at 12 out of 16. I'm not going to start my draft yet. 12 out of 16 teams in the rocking chair, 134. Look at, there's the rules right there. Unless you're working and you're just listening and not watching. The rules are on the screen. Take a quick peek. Look now, hurry, before anyone notices you. Look at the screen. ID 134, rocking chair. Power for your hitters under 50. Home run suppression for your pitchers 50 or more. So 50 counts either way. 50's that date with your favorite affiliate. Either way, you're kind of on the border with it. 50 is good for pitchers, 50 is good for hitters. Okay. If we're forced to take one over 50, do you put them on reserve? Yes, you put them on reserve. They are not allowed to play. If they play even one at bat or 1/3 of an inning, you are disqualified from winning the extra packs in the tournament. Okay, well, I guess it's time. We got 15 out of 16, one spot left. Hurry. It might be the lucky spot. You might get all the good cards, and you might match up against me in round 1. All right, let's bring up OOTP. I'm going to leave that on the screen until we fill, because I want to make sure if someone enters at the last moment. Okay, let's bring this over here. Oh, it is full. Okay. It is full. The draft is full. And that took us a whole 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's see what we got here, folks. We are playing in Harbor Park, suppressing BABIP, suppressing home runs even more. This is a pitcher's park, apparently. Well, hey, you got a good bullpen, Ezra. Okay, now I got to remember, power under 50, home run suppression over 50. So I can take, nope. Satchel? Oh, I can definitely take Satchel Paige. He's got some home run suppression. Lou Whitaker is over. Elmer Flick over. Yeah, the higher level cards, it's going to be hard to find the home run suppression because you might have to take live batters. Consider that live batters, because a lot of the historical cards up till probably silver are going to have fairly high home run suppression. So choose wisely. All right, we're going to go with Satchel Paige. Hitting will be difficult with the historicals. Might be a little easier with lives. But yeah, you may have to bench a few players, but hey, that's the name of the game. We have short rosters, or just take the pitchers that qualify. Might have a lot of pitchers in the early rounds. Felix Bautista, home run suppression of 79. I think you're the only one. Probably Bednar qualifies. Yes. So let's go with the Mountain. It's the general GBD, as long as they're, so when I go to Spud Chandler here, for his home run suppression, it says 110. Don't worry about the splits. As long as they're overall, the one on the very far left is 50, and then either under or over. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take Spud Chandler, because I'm not gonna get a lot. Oh, hello, Oliver Marcel. Well, we've got our first hitter. Bismacki? No. Or I could take Juan Vargas. So the NEL cards, yeah, take a close look at them, because the NEL cards are probably going to be low home runs. Okay, so again, I look at Brian Reynolds. He's got a power of 77. So again, even if versus left-handed was like 48, still wouldn't qualify because you have to look at the overall for the power. Alcantara. All right, let's quickly go through my hitters here. Again, going to be tough to find those hitters in the early round. The NEL cards are probably your best bet. Maybe your catchers. I got to get a catcher here with 43 power, a lot of BABIP. So that's kind of what I want. So Gabriel, and then pitcher home run suppression over 50. Those should be pretty easy to find. And Josh Jung, yeah, I think we got our two there. Two-way, I'm not going to be too fussy on those. Two-way, as long as the primary position you're playing them in, if you're playing a pitcher and his home run suppression is over 50, but take him off two-way. Like, don't make him a two-way. Set him to pitcher, and then, if he happens to get into a bat here or there, at least he's one-way player as a pitcher, just to avoid kind of cheating the system a little bit. Juan Soto, you're not going to qualify. Dallas Keuchel, definitely. Do we have any hitters I can take? I got to draft quick. Yeah, a lot of the NELs, like Sam Jethro, power-wise, just doesn't quite cut it. So here's a case. I have no hitters eligible, but I do have pitchers. So I'm going to take Dallas Keuchel, double check. He's over 100. I'd say he qualifies. And Bob Moose is over 100. He qualifies. Yeah, counts. Good call there, D-Block. Counts for the position on the card. So two-way players, they can play, but the position on the card has to meet the criteria. Wow, a lot of pitchers here. Yeah, I think I'm not going to get many hitters until the bronze round. Fortunately, I did get a good third baseman. Okay, so pitchers it is this round. Trey, 55, you qualify. Maybe I want to look for some starters. Reed Detmers qualifies. And Eduardo Rodriguez, good enough. Have to earn them. Yeah, there you go. Good modding. You answer these questions while I'm distracted, which, pretty much is 90% of the time. Okay, Willie Davis, another hitter, power of 41. Got to take my hitters when I can, and I think he's the only hitter. Rod Carew is 56. See, here's a case where he's under for lefties, but his overall is 56, so cannot take the Rodster. So let's go with another pitcher. I think we're going to go with him unless Poindexter is under 56. So close, Poindexter. Why do you have to be so good? All right. Silver it is. Should find some live silvers under, I would think. Should find a couple live silvers. Maybe not. And of course, I did not test this out. Of course not. I just figured there would be, like Jeff McNeil. You get to be on the team because you suck at hitting home runs. Austin Slater, what are you at? 53. You almost suck. Suarez, nope. So I think we need another pitcher here. So pretty much my choice of pitchers. Do we have any starters? Scaball. Scaball is on. Okay, now we're into the last silver round. NEL players, there's got to be some that qualify. Eddie Juice does not. Joey Votto does. 43 power Joey Votto. He may be my own. No, Dots, you're not a home run guy. 53. That's Splitty. Candy. Oh, Candy, you would have been a nice addition. Can't add any Candy today. So, another pitcher. Cole Hamels or Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen, 92. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10 pitchers so far. Okay, we're into bronze. It should be pretty easy now for home run live bronze guys, I would think. Ooh, David Peralta. David Fletcher, welcome. And Mikael Garcia found my two hitters. Okay, now we're getting a bunch. Dale Mitchell is good. Mark DeRosa, nope. Mitchell, Fregosi, Hawking. Oh yeah, once you get the bronze guys, you should be able to find some good choices. So what do I need? I need better take a shortstop now and Dale Mitchell. BABIP. Go BABIP. Ooh, maybe I'll take Denny Hawking. 3 second basemen and 2 center field. Well, at least Ezra, you got the main positions covered. Maybe you can convert one of those second basemen to shortstop. Believe me, once you get the bronze, you should have an easy time. If not, OOTP's messing with you. Ooh, Giancarlo, you just barely don't qualify. Your 101 power is just that short. Welcome in, guys. Happy Monday. Hope your Monday is off to a great start. We're doing a bounty draft here where power for hitters is 50 or under, like this Matt Vierling card. And for hitters or for pitchers, home run suppression is 50 or more, which is pretty much almost every pitcher, at least till you get to iron. Domingo, since I don't have any more batters here, this too is where you're looking for, when you're getting a pitcher, look at his secondary positions because this guy, Domingo, can play first and third. So if you can't take a batter like this guy, first, second, third, and left field. Alex Wood, what can you play? Just first? I don't want you. And I got to hurry because the draft is full and it's going to kick off. I got to make sure I get my players set up properly. So I think the best pitcher that can also play some positions is Kenta. Yeah. Double check your home run suppression, 55. Really curious to see what kind of home runs are hit with these deal or no deal qualifications. I got one catcher. I need one more. Oh, Bill, you're one short. Anyone with 51 or under. Isn't that what I do? I change rules halfway through? No. I can't do that. Can't take Ron Kittle. I can take Red Shannon, 6 power. I think he qualifies. Cupid Childs, I can take. Cal Abrams, Bill Greer, and Reggie Willits. Reggie Willits, look at that. 5 hitters in the last. So I end up with 11 pitchers and 5 hitters, or 11 pitchers. That's a pretty good run. I got to see. Maybe I want a pitcher instead. What is this? This is best of 3. Do I need 12 pitchers? Who am I missing out on? Dick Pohl, Steve Swetnick, So that's it for pitchers. Is it worth putting in Dick Pole? I think so with his pitcher BABIP. Ooh, look at this guy. Qualifies for home runs, and he's got, oh, yeah, Steve, not Cub fan Steve, but Steve, you're in the game. Now, who do I take out? Cal Abrams? No. Cupid? Oh, Bill Greer. Ooh, all these guys have really good eye. Reggie Willits? Can't take you out. Steve, you're going in, and we're taking out Cupid. Well, I have to say, I hope you guys had a successful draft as I did, not in terms of the players, but in terms of being able to fill out the positions. So again, just go into your lineup, look at your movement, or sorry, your home run suppression somewhere on here. Home run. Let's go and add that. Pitcher ratings, home run rate. Add. So there we go. I've got everyone from 103 down to 53. So they qualify. Let's set my strategy. Now, this is going to be fun setting the strategy, considering there's not a lot of home run guys. So let's go and play around a little bit. What? Maybe more hit and run, because I got more BABIP guys. Sacrifice bunt a little bit more. I'm not worried about home runs, so I'm going to pitch around more. We're not going to walk people. Move that up, move that down. Matchups I'm not as worried about because I'm not worried about the home run. And we'll pinch hit. Sure, we'll pinch hit. Okay, we'll try that. Settings are in. Take a look at the hitters. Again, double check your hitters. You don't want to be disqualified for missing one player. So go to your hitters, look at their rating, click on the power, and everyone should be 50, under 50. If you have a guy that's 50, he's okay. Under 50. So look at that. I got from 5 all the way to 45. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to the results here. All right, let me exit out because I want to make sure those took. Are the sliders overrated? Some of them. Some of them are not. Some of them seem to be pretty consistent. Like the base stealing one. You don't want to, globally at least, you don't want to globally crank up your best base stealing. If you want to do it on individual players, that's fine. Go to player strategy. Take a look at a guy with a lot of base running, like, let's see, who's got some good speed and stealing. Willie Davis, Reggie Willett. So for those two guys, I feel comfortable going in and cranking up their running game a bit. And Willie Davis, same with you. Let's crank up your running game. But for the most part, yeah, most people tend to have those sliders down. Cava maxes. Cava's just, with his launch pads, he's just a maxer. He's just like maxing everything. His players, his sliders, his credit cards, his potential. Cava does things to the max. Check out Cavacom every Sunday morning right here on Twitch and get your drops on the weekend. Not the potential? Isn't he deep blue into the deep blue of potential, Teddy O? I don't know. When I watch Cavacom, I see a lot of potential there. That's been maxed out. Like, I don't know if he can go much further. So that's what I mean by maxing out potential. Like he's at the potential mark. Just kidding, Cava. We love you. You're Canadian. How can we not love Cavacom? Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go back out. Let's see if it's fired off. I want to see my first round matchup here. Should be firing off pretty quickly here. Where is it? Where is it? Well, I finished 9th to 16th in one perfect draft. I'm in the PTCS Daily Bronze. But I can't see the tournament I just entered, so that must mean it's really close to firing. Nope, still in the set rosters. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. We will come back to that because I have a lot of things to go over on the main screen. Let me know, guys, when it fires off, and we'll take a quick look at it. In the meantime, a lot of things to go through today. First of all, let's talk channel points. I have ventured into the wonderful world of channel points on my stream. After a year and a half, I'm moving forward. Kind of. At least I'm attempting to. So let me just, for those of you that are new to the Twitch kind of system and Twitch streams and don't understand how points work, there's two categories of points. There's the Twitch points, which the Twitch platform awards you for watch time and for any contest that the streamer does. For example, if I do a wager, who's going to win this game? You wager your Twitch points against each other. Some win, some lose, but in the end, it's kind of a net result of the same. So if Kava bets 1,000 that the Dodgers are going to win, and Ezra bets 1,000 that the Blue Jays are going to win, and the Blue Jays win, of course, then the points just go from Kava to Ezra because they both bet 1,000. But the more people that bet, the percentages and odds are a little bit different. But points in equals points out with Twitch. There are also stream elements. Many streamers use stream elements for giveaways, for night bots, and all those other things, different commands in their chat. Stream element points, we're not going to have redemptions for. So on my channel, I don't have any redemptions for stream elements. And in fact, I disabled the command exclamation points because I don't want people to get confused over how come I got two different sets of points. You are worried about the points in the bottom right corner, right underneath the chat, where it says Hound Biscuits. Those are the points that you're going to be able to redeem over time. So again, you'll still accumulate stream element points from watch time and contests and me awarding points, but there's no redemptions for those yet. What you can do, and you can see it on the screen here, and I tested this out with Barry Basher and a few other people on the weekend. You can still use stream element points for some simple little games like a lot of streamers use. You can go exclamation slots and then put a space and like 100 points, and you can win or lose based on a slot machine like the real Teddy O just did. I don't know if it worked. Or you can do a duel like the real Teddy O did there. He wants to duel Cavacom. Cavacom has the option of accepting or denying that. He's got a couple minutes to accept. So the only thing real Teddy O is that you would have to put exclamation duel space Cavacom space the amount. Cava didn't want to have a duel for 0 points. He said, don't be cheap. Put an actual number in there. So maybe if you put exclamation duel Cavacom space 100, maybe Cava will be a gentleman and face off against you. There's also where you can put exclamation 8-ball space ask a question, and then you get the 8-ball answer. You know, those wonderful 8 balls. That's all Cava can afford because he's maxed out. That's why. You can go exclamation weather space and then the city that you reside in or want to know the weather for, and that'll give you a weather update. So exclamation slots, exclamation roulette, exclamation 8-ball, exclamation duel, and exclamation weather are kind of the ones that I kind of got running right now. But those, you cannot redeem those points for anything as of yet. Kava is a lover, not a fighter. I don't know if that's anyone has any personal experience with that. They can verify. I cannot agree or disagree with that. Well, underdog. Hey, underdog. Aren't you supposed to be at work? Come on. Are you on a lunch break right now? All right. So again, I just wanted to clear up that the stream elements, as it says in blue, are not set up for any redemptions as of yet. Points are turned off. These are not the Hound Biscuits that you can redeem. So let's talk about the Hound Biscuits. So redemptions that you'll be able to use on my stream going forward, use the Twitch points that you accumulate over watch time. Some of you may have a lot. There is no command to put in to check your Twitch points. To check them, you simply hover over the little dog that says Hound Biscuits right under the chat, and it'll show you how many Hound Biscuits you have. So again, they are not the stream elements ones. Some will have limits. Some of the redemptions will have limits on how often they can be used in the stream. I know for Cavacom, some people play the same song over and over and over, and it's beautiful. But I do have some limits because, I have a lot of things to cover on stream. And hearing the same song over and over and over for a half hour cuts into my stream time a little bit. So there are some limits. Some of them are based on the actual redemption themselves. It's hard to do 2-in-1 stream because they're for a specific purpose. And here's the key part. In the emotes, there are 2 new emotes that look like this little one in the top right corner. Good dog, biscuits, the Hound Biscuits. One is for everyone to use, the little dog bone, and the other one is for subscribers that has a little animation. If at any point if you redeem something, please, to catch my attention, which is very difficult, just ask my wife. Please do what Jeff Steelflex did and spam a bunch of Hound Biscuits, because I'll notice that. Just like the mute chat or mute lap, I'll see what's that thing shaking to my outside of my periphery vision. Oh, okay, someone redeemed something. So if you do redeem something, use those Hound Biscuits in chat. Otherwise, if I miss it, well, because you didn't put the Hound Biscuits in. Some rewards will be rotated in and out on a monthly basis, so I will switch some in and out every month just to give a little variety, the spice of life. And please bear with me. I hope that's the right spelling of bear. Please bear with me as I'm still learning the workings of Twitch as I try to provide you, the viewers, with more fun options. And if you have any requests, please whisper me. And no, don't whisper me. Can you add one where we time out Cavacom? No. That won't happen. It will not happen. Unless Cavacom is rude and, breaks terms of service, then we'll time his butt out of here. But otherwise, yeah, if you have any kind of cool, fun suggestions, just send me a whisper. Of course, copyright material is always a thing. So if you say, hey, can you put on, if I redeem, we're going to play some Slayer, play some Megadeth, some Black Sabbath, some Metallica. I don't want to go down that road. Usually if I do have any music, it's either music I have the right to use on Twitch, like the music you hear every stream, or it's cover versions. Cover versions I feel safer playing once in a while, like you hear at the end of my stream. The Trooper song is a cover version. So again, don't ask for any kind of copyright, hey, if I redeem 100,000 points, can we watch Star Wars on stream? Do a group Star Wars? Well, I kind of don't want to go down that road. Although I'm sure it's possible. I just haven't looked into it. So what are some of the options you get to use? Well, right now, I don't have many active because I wanted to go over this before I activated them all. When I take my next break, then I'll turn them all on. No. Don't take that wrong. Don't take that wrong. I didn't say I'll turn you all on. No. I'll turn them all on. I know where your minds go on Monday morning. Don't go there. All right. I will flick them all on at the next break. But, there's some kind of fun ones with an emote only chat or, okay, I saw the Helm Biscuit. Jeff Steele Flex filled in. He came in and filled in for Razor. All right. Thanks. I needed that. Well, he can talk about Willie McGee. He can talk about Willie Wilson. He can talk about any Willie he wants in the game. I mean, he talks about Woods all the time. James Wood, Tiger Wood, Woodcliff, Woody Held. That's kind of a weird name. He must have got teased a lot. All right. Okay, I see more Helm Biscuits. What am I missing? Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys. Did I miss something else here? Or are you guys just playing around with me now? Don't troll me. If you actually use something, okay, I saw razors there. Okay. I think I saw it. Boiled egg. Come on now. Cheers. Cheers to the best community out there. Cheers to you guys, no matter where you live in this world of ours. Welcome all in. And let me put my screen back on. This is going to take some while to get used to. This is more of a comedy show than an OOTPS stream. Okay. There you go. Cheers. Who redeemed that now? I got to look on that. Razor with the stretch. And it just said redeem, take a drink, and send out a community cheers. It doesn't say who redeemed it. Strange. We're not going to watch a stream of Steamboat Willie. No. Take a drink. Cheers to you guys. Okay, so yeah, some other fun things here, like growing up when I bought records as a kid, I'd always buy the K-Tel records, and there'd be some funny songs and funny tracks on there. I always went for the records that weren't always mainstream music, but kind of off the wall music. So once a month, I'm going to have a clip of a K-Tel cover version of a song I remember as a kid. So that's, some points. We've got some other silly songs there to do with cats for I Rock This and Ezra Denny. We've got emote only chat. We've got some Dave Steve stuff. We've got some singing things, some opening of packs, and then some higher priced ones. I haven't showed all of them, but if you're willing to save up your biscuits and use them for a higher priced item, you'll get your points worth, because I dedicate a lot of time on the stream for whatever that activity is that you may cash in on. So I'm going to activate those on the, you guys are all going through the K-Tel songs of the past now. Gordon Lightfoot. I just have to talk like this. Gordon Lightfoot sing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, there's no points there. Johnny Cash maybe, but not Gordon Lightfoot. Okay. All right. Those are the channel point redemptions. Those are some things that you'll be able to do. Also, starting tomorrow, this is a big day for me, guys. A lot of channel update things. Starting tomorrow, I've had the Babe in the Matrix series. I always like to try and do some base game. And we did the Babe in the Matrix, which I loved. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We gave away a lot of packs. I had some contests. But we're going to move on to a different contest starting tomorrow. Every Tuesday, we're going to do something called Lap versus Chat. Oh, yeah, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. I don't know where that came from, but my kids say that a few times. So it's on like Donkey Kong. It's Lap me versus you in a Draft to Glory series. So here's how it's going to work. The base game We're going to start in the year 1962, kind of in homage to the Ezra Denny streams that he does at night with the late 50s. And there's, I think, less teams back then. I'm going to run one team, and you guys collectively are going to run a different team using the base game, not perfect team. This is not perfect team. If they ever have a head-to-head perfect team thing, I would love to do that. To keep things really simple and to not have to be stopped every day or two because of silly little things we have to take care of, we're going to do a lot of fast simming, which means no trades, no free agent signings, injuries are turned off. We are going to build a team and compete against each other for supremacy simply through the draft. And I did a YouTube series on this. So I'm going to bring it over to Twitch, but as a competition, lap versus chat. So chat will have a team captain. It might be a guest I bring on the show. It might just be someone I designate in chat. You might spend channel points to become the captain that week. And you will make final decision as a captain. But of course, chat will give you suggestions. Like, hey, take Dave Steeb. Come on, take Dave Steeb so that lap can't take him. Those kind of things. So we'll be using the 1962 era, but we're going to be using random historical players from different periods of time. So in the 1964 draft, we could have Babe Ruth and we could have Clayton Kershaw, just to, make things fun a little bit. I will allow myself and the captain to micro. We're going to play a year out every week, and the micro points will be at the start of the season to set a lineup, the All-Star break to revise your lineup, and the playoffs if we make it to revise your lineup. Otherwise, we're just like going to fast sim month by month. Each season will start with a draft, and we got a break-in coming up here. So, in fact, the break is on already. It's already underway. So we'll be back in less than 2 minutes' time. All right, so we're back. I am back, and thank you guys for bearing with me on this Monday. Like I said, a lot of little kind of nitpicky things to kind of go through as I want to kind of expand and change around some of the things I'm doing on my stream. And back to the Tessouigi, I did see that redeeming the bounty. We already started today's bounty, so you are in the queue. You will get a chance to choose the bounty theme for tomorrow. And because that is a limited one, it is a cooldown period of 1 day, because, I don't want 10 people redeeming that one at the same time. And then I got like this queue of 10 weeks or 10 days or whatever. So yeah, some of them you may not be able to redeem once they've been redeemed because there may be a cooldown time. So Tessouigi, speaking of Tessouigi, I believe last time I heard from Tessouigi is that he will be, that's a good thing too, is highlighting your message for an extra 500 points. because then for sure I'll see it. But I did see it. So yeah, I did get Tesuiji's. I did get it. All right. So yeah, Tesuiji, I think, is going to be on the channel to help kickstart this off tomorrow. He's kind of wanted to bring someone on live so that we could go through the inaugural draft, and it's not what you're going to expect with the inaugural draft. That's all I'll say. I'll leave it for tomorrow to go through it in a little bit more detail. But we will be doing an inaugural draft. And then in future weeks, future episodes, chat will appoint the captain and you guys will make that decision. So I think it's going to be a fun way to play the base game. The giveaways are going to work like this for the base game. It's me versus you. So that means you got to win something. You got to beat me something in the base game. So there's 4 different categories or 5 different categories. Chat has a better regular season than I. So if your regular season record is better than mine, that's 1 point for you. That means 5 packs are going to be given away to the community. 5 packs random to the community if you have a better regular season than I do. If it's tied, it's a push. No one wins. Number 2. Wins an exhibition game. Every episode, because we're in opposite conferences and there's no interleague play, we will be staging an exhibition game at the beginning of the season. Won't count in the standings. Your team, my team. See who wins. 1 game. And if you win that game, 5 packs to the community. Number 3, if anyone on your team wins a Cy Young or an MVP at the end of the season, one of those 2 awards, 5 packs to the community. If your team, the chat team, has an award winner, not the reliever of the year, not the rookie of the year, we're just going Cy Young or MVP. And then if the captain meets 2 of the 4 goals, the captain of the team will get 5 packs. So if you guys were able to achieve all 4 categories, that's 20 packs, 5 packs to 4 different people given to the community, and then 5 packs for the captain. So again, I've got approval for this. It's still within my giveaway numbers here. So I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to add a little bit of base game to the stream, which, I grew up 15 years now playing the base game a lot. And I want to kind of get back to that a little bit. So a little bit of friendly competition. So again, 1 year will be played out each week with a captain for the chat, me against you. May the best team win every week. And we'll do this up until at least March, probably until the new game comes out. So we're probably going to do this out for 10 weeks. And then when the new game comes out, I'll probably switch it up again to something else. Unless it's, extremely popular, then we might continue it on. So that starts tomorrow on our stream. Check it out. Lap versus chat. A chance to win some packs of Tesuiji can guide you guys to some victories tomorrow. All right, what else is going on? Speaking of OOTP, don't forget the PTCS. You should have verifications now in your menus. If you made the PTCS, there should be an option for you to create your team. All right, you guys are highlighting your messages here. What did I miss? Okay, I'm just going to pause here because this is a learning experience for me. Okay, so I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I have this stretch that I have, and I have the cheers. I did the cheers, and then Tesuiji redeemed the bounty choice, which he'll do tomorrow since he's going to be on stream anyway. And then the rest of you guys are just highlighting your message. Did I miss anything else? I know IBDB has some dancing hound biscuits. Or am I good? I think I caught everything, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Razor had the stretch. Don't cut the D block dragon. Had the take a drink and send out a cheers. And Tesuiji with the bounty theme. Okay, good. I'm all caught up. Also, Spore is back tomorrow. Spore is back with the Tuesday Treasure Trove, so he'll be back with some new cards from probably gold till iron in that level. And again, if you have sent in viewer requests for certain cards that you would like to see, the player, the year, the team that that player played on, then you may see that player tomorrow. I'm going to send it out again for those that may not have had a chance to fill it out. There we go. So tomorrow we do have our bounty theme. Tesuiji has chosen the bounty. All players must have shortstop or center field eligibility. Tesuiji, you have to let me know, does that mean pitchers as well? Like you can only draft pitchers? Because we're not going to have many pitchers with shortstop. Are you talking just about the hitters? Have to have shortstop and center field eligibility. I would imagine it's hitters because it's going to be tough otherwise. Good. Okay, all caught up. Like I said, guys, give me a chance to get used to this whole redemption of Twitch points. I think I'm getting a handle of it now because there's two different places where they show me they're redeemed, and I think we're good if they are. So I'm going to turn on all the other ones after the next break. So check out Spore tomorrow, the Tuesday Treasure Trove. He's on around, I think, around noon Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I think he's on at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Also, I think I had a couple more things here. What did I want to show you here? Yeah, weather. You can use exclamation weather space and then put the city name of choice, and you can find out your weather according to Stream Elements. Right now it is minus 13 degrees Celsius in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. That makes it 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew. This is the coldest it's been probably since last March, last April, maybe. Yeah, we haven't been this cold since last winter. So it is a cold one. Yeah, we're going to go look at the bounty now. Let's go look at the bounty. The rocking chair, where all hitters power under 50, all pitchers home run suppression over 50. Well, I am one game from being knockered out by the Tommy Knockers. We've got the Dachshunds up against the Rainiers. We've got the Launch Pads up against the Hokies. The Tommy Knockers are playing on my team. Ezra's playing the Dodgers. The Bowlers are playing the Hornets. The Brewers up against the Penners, the Rangers, and the Dragon Hounds. And then Joe Buck yourself is playing on the Tucson Generals. So let's go check out my opposition. Colorado Tommy Knockers by Chadwick. Home run suppression is all over 50. Excellent. And in terms of Colorado's hitters, power is all under 50. So the bounty may be claimed in just a few seconds' time. Game 1 was a 5-3 victory. Let's check out the home runs. Oh, can you believe no one hit a home run? I can't. And come on, Chadwick, what's up with that? You beat Satchel Paige? Like this guy, well, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Come to think of it, I probably should have used Satchel in game 2, but I've got Bob Moose. I got the Moose going up against Gary Peters. Very splitty Gary Peters. So game 2 should be in. So I'm going to exit out and hope that I'm not eliminated yet. Where is it? Still simulating. Sometimes it'll give me an in-game notification to download the latest sim, and sometimes it won't. It all depends on the day. But let's go take a look at how many home runs were hit in that first game. Well, Bunbury, what's Bunbury at? 40 power. He's got a home run. Dirks, 42 power. And Garth Orge, 48 power. Team statistics, home runs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very unlike OOTP to only have 8 home runs in 8 games. With the Candlepin Bowlers leading the way with 2. Walks, quite a few walks. The launch pads. Oh, launch pads. Must have drafted a lot of guys with 9 walks. 13 runs, Cava? 13-6 loss against the Hokies. Eesh. Okay, we should be on to game 2. Let's exit back out. Lord Christic had the 1 home run. Why, chat? Why? Why do you do this to me? I thought, there's no way this team is going to get swept. There's no way. But yeah, Colorado, the Tommy Knockers, congratulations, Chadwick. You are our first winner today. Let me write your name down here. Chadwick. Better get the official spelling. Chadwick's 22. Sorry, guys, the rest of you don't get a chance to knock me out, but you can still win the 5 packs from winning the tournament. So continue on. What else do we have? We have the Hokies. So I don't feel as bad because Cava got swept too, and Sean Saul got swept. So I'm not the only team that lost out very early. Everything else that is at 1-1. The Tommy Knockers are going to go on and take on the winner of the Red Shirts and the Dodgers. Let's go back and take a look at our home run race. 4 teams with 2 home runs. Joe Buck yourself, the Dachshunds, the Bowlers, and the Hornets with a couple home runs each. We've got the 12 power Armando Marsan with a home run. Oh, man. 12 power. And then we got Urias, third baseman, 45 power. Makes a little bit more sense. But a guy with 12, he's the lowest so far. With the Bowlers, we got Aparicio with a power of 26 with a home run. And Brendan Donovan with his 50 on the nose. He's probably going to be our home run leader by the end of this. And the Dachshunds, they got a couple home runs, one from Nap Lajoie with his 26 power. And, not Hugh Nickel. Oh, no, Nap Lajoie did not get one. This must be home runs they gave up. No home runs for the Dachshunds, unless it was from someone that didn't play. Let's go check this out. Stats. Nope, no home runs. All right, easier if we do it this way. Sandy Thompson, 1 home run with his 27 power. And let's go check out the Hornets. Urias and Marsan, which we went through. The Hokies, a home run from Tony Kubek. Good old Tony, Yankee Kubek. Tommy Knockers did not get any home runs against me, so apparently my home run suppression was good. Joe Buck yourself, a home run from Garth Orge. We talked about a little bit earlier, 48 power. The Blockuns, Andy Dirks with his 42 power. Cava knocked out, but does get a home run from 25 power, Redmond. The Dodgers, no home runs as of yet. The Penners, no home runs. The red shirts, Garrett Mitchell and his 49 power. The Rainiers get, wow, Bunbury. Meta, the new meta, guys. Al Bunbury with his 40 power has 2 home runs in the tournament. One a 7-2 loss, one a 7-2 win. Get ready for it, boiled egg. Synchronicity. The Generals, a couple home runs. Rusty Greer. Oh, well, the Generals are knocked out. They are disqualified. So if the Generals win the tournament, they will not get the extra packs. They'll still get the in-game packs, but they did not take the deal as Rusty Greer has a power of 66, so he does not qualify. And Pete Alonso, yeah. So this might have been someone that was not in the chat or didn't quite understand the rules. And the Washington Park Rangers get a home run from 39 power Greg Allen. So let me just qualify quickly, make sure that we don't have any other teams that are disqualified. Davey Johnson and Bill Force is a pitcher, though. So Bill Force is okay. Davey Johnson looks like he's been benched, so that's good. Washington Park are okay. The Brewers are okay. Hornets, Hokies, Bowlers, Dachshunds. Joe Buck yourself. Yeah, well done, guys. Well done. I think just the one team. And the one team does have a lot of power. So will it be enough for them to win the tournament? I don't know. The Tucson Generals, where are they right now? They're 1-1. All right, Teddy-O, make sure you beat the Tucson Generals. Knock their butts out of this tournament. I don't think another game has been played, but let me just check. Nope. We will have our next game in a couple minutes, so this is the perfect time. I'm going to take the next break here, guys. When we come back, you'll see all the other options that you have to use your channel points. Don't overwhelm me. Take a good look at them, though, and maybe use them over the course of the next few days or weeks, or save up to use some of the ones you might want to use. So back in 2 minutes to check back in on the tourney and to talk a little bit of Theme Team. See you in 2 minutes. All right, so we are back and taking a look at the bounty. The first round is over. So round one winners, the Dachshunds, the Hokies, the Tommyknockers, the Dodgers, the Hornets, the Penners, the Dragonins, and the Tucson Generals. Joe Buck yourself wasn't quite able to knock out the power team there. So hopefully, D-Block, you're up next to try and knock out the one outlier out of the tournament. So again, good luck. We'll check in on that a little bit later. And I saw a question, will if the Tucson Generals win, will I award 5 packs to whoever they lose to? Yes. So if they go on to win the tournament, whoever comes on the other side and makes the final, if you lose against them, I'm going to give you the 5 packs. So far, Chadwick has 5 packs, still 5 packs up for grabs. They will go to someone that will not be the Tucson Generals. Yes, we covered the first round, Chadwick. Congratulations. You knocked me out 2-0. And the other first round matchups, do we have any close game threes? 9-7. Holy smokes, in a non-power tournament. Spore and Tacoma went off 9-7. Did they have any home runs? No. 16 runs and no home runs in the game. I can't say I'm overly surprised, but I'm still surprised. Also, game 3 to the Dodgers, 8-4, 12 runs scored and no home runs. So the game is working like it should. We draft low power guys and we're getting high scoring games without the home runs, which is kind of cool to see that 14 runs, 15 runs. Here we have 11 runs. Oh, Joe Buck yourself. So close. So close. You go to extra innings and you lose it in the top of the 12th. And yeah, look at this. They got a home run from Diaz, home run from Alonso, home run from Riley. You got your second home run from Garth Orge. Way to go, Garth. But yeah, that wasn't fair. I mean, you had all your non-home run guys. They had their power guys, and it showed because they won. You almost pulled off a major upset there. The Penners won game 3. They win game 3 by a score of 3-1. And we had no home runs. So none of the 4 runs came by a dinger. And then in the last series, the Hornets win 2-1 over the Bowlers, 8-3. And we did get a home run. Mr. Cross with his 41 power hit a home run in a losing cause. So once again, we're seeing the game play out as it should with not a lot of home runs. 5 against Joe Buck yourself, but I'm not even going to include those because he was playing the team that had all the power. So if we take out the 5 against Joe Buck yourself, we have 3, 7, 9, 17 home runs in all the first round, which I think is probably pretty good. Yep, Chadwick, I've got it. I think it's the same one as in-game, right? So if I go to the Tommyknockers, capital C, Chadwicks with an S, 22. I believe that should be the same. All right, so yeah, give it 24 to 48 hours for those packs to arrive. All right, we are going to go and take a look at my main screen here. Not a lot to update you guys with the online leagues because both online leagues that I participate in, PBE, Go Bears Go, and the Expos, EMLB, both are kind of in their off season right now. They just finished their World Series recently, so usually it's a week or 2 before they get back into league action. So I'm not sure where my players are going to end up. Well, one I know for sure. But Glenn the Hound streamer for the Wind Surge, the Montreal Expos farm team, don't know if he's going to end up in AAA or not. Had a pretty good season. A 2-time champion in the minor leagues for the Montreal Expos organization. And tonight is the Prospect League for the PBE, as Chadwick mentions. Of course, I have my Hound streamer over there as a third baseman. And again, coming off a pretty good season with the Bears, they made the playoffs. They did lose in round one, but Hound streamer will be back. He hit 301 last season with the Bears, and he had 19 home runs, and he's only likely going to get better, I think, in his third season. I think it's his third season. Let's check this out. Career. Where are we here? Last 10 games. 2058, 2059. Okay, so his fourth year. So he has 2 more years of eligibility with the Brew City Bears. He is a free agent. He was drafted in the second round by the Vancouver Vandals, but partly due to my mistake, they put me on the waiver wire. So I am a free agent, and I'm going to play out my last 2 years in the minor leagues because I love the Brew City Bears. So I'm going to finish out my minor leagues with them, build my player up a little bit more, and then see who comes a knocking and wants to try and sign me for the major league. So yeah, Hound Streamer back for a 4th season with the Bears. And of course, a lot of you guys have created players. Chess Safari had a great rookie year. We've got the pros, and of course, Jeff Steele Flex is there with New Orleans, ready to take on his sophomore year, and many others that might be part of PBE. They have their Prospect League going tonight. So if you created a new player, you can see your player in action for the North, East, South, or West teams as they showcase their talents for an upcoming draft. Also, awards will be coming up soon. I would think within the next week, maybe later this week, we'll have the awards announced. And then they'll probably be back at it next week with the preseason and regular season. So, yeah, I think this is my first time building a player, and I did make mistakes. I think I went the first half a season or maybe the full season without doing a lot of tasks. So that kind of cost me early on. But I've been trying to do a lot of tasks lately, and you know, his defense is stellar. He's got a 20.6 zone rating in 3 seasons as a third baseman. And I'm building him into kind of a power and then contact kind of hitter. Power, contact, eye, defense, gap, and avoid Ks. I'm not putting as much priority in. Awards are on Sunday, according to Chadwick. All right, so next Sunday. Go Mingos. Is that your team? New Orleans? New Orleans Mingos? There's Wolfington Jr., my armadillo rival. We'll see if he wins Rookie of the Year, because this was the first year for Tedford Wolfington Jr. He is probably going to be up for Rookie of the Year. And where was Jeff's team? Did you get traded? Or Mingos is a minor league. Is that who you played for in the minor league? Yeah, hopefully Chess Safari. And welcome all in, Chess Safari. Chess Safari, one of the great gift sub-contributors of the channel, along with Boiled Egg and Captain Kegleg and Pops Dongoria. And we had few others as well, including Heath Dog. Yeah, a lot of very generous people that have given gifts to the community. All right, so there's your online league update. Again, we'll hopefully get a little bit more to talk about next week. The commish has changed things around. If you're part of EMLB, you probably saw the boosting changes. Some things stayed the same, but now, you know, trying to prevent the juiced player, the 22-year-old, 23-year-old juiced player. So kind of slowing down the development of newly created players, kind of using an archetype kind of system as well. So if you've been away from EMLB, you might want to check up on that and your player if you have a player created. You still love you always remember your first, right, Jeff Steele Flex? That's why I'm okay being a free agent, because that way I determine that I get to stay with the Bears until I can't anymore. It's like the kid that wants to stay with their parents, and the parents are like, go, please go, please go. I hope the Bears don't think of that, but please, streamer, go, please, please, please. We want to bring in another third baseman. No, I think it's been a good relationship with the Bears. So they traded for me the day of the draft. I got drafted by the Ranas, and a few hours later, the Bears traded for me. So I feel I'm loyal to finish out as much as I can and build my player with the Brew City Bears. Okay, I think we're good there. We're good there. And we'll check in on the bounty a little bit later, see how that's going. Let's check in on OOTP Twitter. The Warbirds and the Whales. When I stopped watching, it was 3-2 Warbirds. Did anyone catch who won? Was it my hometown, Edmonton? Or was it San Angelo that won the World Series last night? Warbirds won. Thank you, Caged Wisdom. Also, if you watch the Spore stream on Friday, where he went over the PTCS reward cards, and you haven't checked Discord or you haven't checked Twitter out, there were some adjustments made to the lower level cards, the gold and diamond. So you can go check that out on their Twitter site. You can see the updated ratings, including a two-way Don Drysdale. Look at that BABIP. This is kind of a, I don't know, D-Block, is this kind of a build you like? Like, ignore that he's a pitcher. If he was just a hitter. Although I think you like a little more Avoid K. I think if you could trade power for Avoid K, I think you'd be okay. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Roberto Clemente card. So yeah, you can check out the updated versions. Crawford replaced the one that was shown on Friday. And then we had some changes to some of the ratings. The main channel, of course, TJ Lauerman back tomorrow with his Atlanta Braves franchise. And the main channel likes to post a lot of memes and update you on what's going on in the major leagues. So the Braves stream, again, back tomorrow for their second stream of the new year. And on the move, Sean Manaea on January the 7th agrees to a 2-year deal with opt-out. Mets. So from the Giants, Ezra, how do you feel about Manaea leaving San Francisco to go to the Mets? All right, keeping an eye on a lot of different things here. Let's go in and check out the theme team. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Before we do that, how did the lap teams do last week? How did your teams do last week? I finished with a 299 and 350 record. Had to play an extra game with the Jim Unknown Blue Jays for a playoff position. But the Rocky Mountain Gladiators, the team that I went all in on starting in November and started opening packs on, they're holding their ground in Diamond. Every week they improve a little bit, and they, for the first time, finished with a 500 record at a Diamond level. So I think they're probably going to be in Diamond for good now. At least I'm hoping. Jim Unknown Blue Jays, they went 98 and 65. They lost the tiebreaker game, but still made the playoffs. That was for the divisional title. And they went on, they won the wild card, they won the DS. They lost in game 7 in the LCS. 1 game away from going to the World Series in Diamond. So a successful year for them. So both my main teams are in Diamond right now. The Wheel of Destiny. You guys better help me out today, because they crapped the bed big time. 63 and 99 from gold, they dropped down to silver. And so now we're playing with theme teams from silver and I checked and made sure I got in the right league. And yes, I think every silver team I'm in the league with is a theme team. And finally, Dave Steeb had a worse season in Diamond, though. So this Dave Steeb will never do well in Diamond because the teammates he had, I've got almost all of the good teammate cards. Spore, hint, hint, spore. I've got almost all the good Diamond or almost all the good cards that Dave Steeb played an All-Star game with, unless we get upgrades for, some of the big players that were his teammates. I don't think it's going to go much further than Diamond because it was the 80s and a lot of those players, I can list off a few, Carlton Fisk, maybe we get a better Carlton Fisk, but we've already got the Immortal Carew, we've got the Molitor, we've got the George Brett. Unless we get a better Fred Lynn or Craig Nettles or Ricky Henderson. And there were not a lot of really good catchers that played in the All-Star game with Dave Steeb. There was Bob Boone, there was Ted Simmons, Carl Yastrzemski. I mean, maybe we get another Carl Yastrzemski that can upgrade the team a little bit. Mattingly, Phil Niekro, Goose Gossage. See, we've got a lot of these cards already. Rick Honeycutt, I don't think would get a meta card anyway. Rolly Fingers we have. Ron Guidry we recently got. Dennis Eckersley, Jose Canseco. I mean, Terry Steinbeck's not going to get a meta card. And I've got the Randy Johnson tournament card. That's the best card I can have for Randy Johnson right now. Griffey Jr., he's got a few out there. George Bell. Yeah. Saberhagen. So I think I'm at the limit for this team in terms of meta cards that might become available. Maybe one or two more come, but it's never going to reach Perfect League with the cards they have. So hopefully I can get back up to Diamond and compete with the theme teams up there. And Dave Steeb, he dropped pretty quickly. In fact, he's not on my Diamond teams anymore. On the Rocky Mountain Gladiators, I had to take Dave Steeb off because even in the bullpen, he wasn't good enough to stay on the team. But, he was effective for me for the couple months that I had him. All right, there is your update on the Laptop Hound teams. 2 Diamond teams, 1 Gold team, and 1 Silver team. All right. Speaking of the Hound Wheel of Destiny, here we are in silver. Take myself off the screen here. Can see the whole thing here. The standings. Are any of you guys in silver 252? I'm in a division with Embezzler's Scots, who are not off to a great Monday. Embezzler, wake up. Shake your team up. Juice them up with some caffeine or something. 0-5. Also, the Landes WX players born or died in October. Interesting. Wonder how many players were born and died in October. Morgan, Schaefer, Harper, McGuire, Mantle. So, yeah, kind of limits you as well. You got Reggie Jackson as a avatar, but I don't see him on your team. I don't know if Reggie was born in October. We've got Birds on a BABIP. I thought maybe it was a Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon team, but no, it's Rabbit Jake. And then we've got Gordzilla's Colorado Rockies, all in my division. So 3-4 right now. So you guys, in just a minute after our next break, you guys are going to help me out here and pick some players. Quick look at the pitchers: Hershiser, Chandler, Webb, Dave Steeb, Sutcliffe, and then the bullpen needs a lot of upgrading. There's no one really in the bullpen that I'm a big fan of right now. Hitting wise, Babe Ruth. Actually, let's go by position. Catching, we have Roger Bresnahan, the diamond, and Salas. So decent. Johnny Mize at first base with David Ortiz. We've got Ian Kinsler in the infield. Guerrero Jr. is kind of playing first and third for me. He's still on the team. John Henry Lloyd. The Jackie R. Silver, because we had to put this card on the team last week. And how did he do last year? 233. So he's probably going to be one we're going to replace today. Barry Larkin, hitting 308 so far. John McGraw. We've got Billy Hamilton. Jose Bautista, the tournament edition Jose. And we have Nelson Cruz, who has done pretty good. 291, 286, 273. So he definitely can stick around. So that's kind of what we're playing with. I'm hoping to make some pitching upgrades today with your guys' help, and maybe one or two hitter upgrades. But it all depends on the wheel of destiny. So if you guys are willing to help me out and you can stick around and be on chat for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to give you a chance to help me out with the theme team. All you need to do is put !enter or !ticket, and I'll make the draw when we get back from our next break. So be back in 2 minutes' time. And I did a lot of this. There we go. We got the mute chat. Oh man, I think I went like I need one of those days without lap muted signs. I was doing really well. I think I went like over a month and then I spoiled it. But it's Monday. It's Monday. So welcome in. Hope your day is going swimmingly well on this Monday. Back to work. If you're back to work after the holidays, make it a good one. Smile, be generous, be polite, open doors, give flowers, shovel a sidewalk. I don't know. Do something nice for someone, because when you do something nice for someone, generally it makes you feel better as well. Spread some positivity. And thank you for those that re-up their sub. Ezra, Denny, Andy from Sheffield, Lord Christic. We've got Punk, my GM from the Great Brew City Bears. And for the follow as well, Gotcha Jay, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the Dog Pound. Don't forget, tomorrow Tesuiji is going to be with me. We're going to kickstart the new Laptop Pound versus Chat series, where I take on you, the community, and we play the base game starting in 1962 in a Draft to Glory series where you can only build your team through the draft. No trades, no free agents, no international signings. You, me, skill drafting and the in-game engine. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But yeah, check that out, because the better that you guys do, the more packs that I give away to the community. If I win, I don't get packs. If you win, I get to award you some packs. So check that out. Tesuiji will be with me tomorrow after Sporer and his treasure trove around 1:40, 1:45-ish Eastern Standard Time is usually when the treasure trove is done. I think that's all I wanted to show there. Yeah. Okay, let's get to the contest here. Well, not just a contest, but a chance to help me out. I'm going to draw a name. And if you're in the chat and you're able to help me out with my theme team, then I will give you the 5 packs. So let's close off the giveaway in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. The Iron Man streak. Yeah. The Iron Man streak, but it's Monday, so I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. That maybe it still kind of continues. Days without being muted. All right, who gets to help me out with the theme team? Mithoki from Muskokie. Merle Haggard just came to mind. Mithoki, are you in the chat? My friend, are you here to help me out? Mithoki. Woo-hoo, Mithoki. All right, first of all, Mithoki, send me a quick whisper with your perfect team username. And while you're doing that, I'm going to find out how many players get to leave the theme team this week. And then you'll help me out with a couple of them. Representing the Brew City Bears, the wheel this week, we are going to replace 4 players. All right, good. I'm okay with that. There are definitely 4 players that could be replaced. And we are going to pick out how these players are replaced. Good to see you, Dr. Dynastic. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and ready for a Monday night baseball tonight. Monday night baseball with Dr. Dynastic around 7 p.m. Eastern, if I remember that correctly. Go check out OOTP. Get your OOTP drops tonight, folks, because there could be a really good card in there. Okay, Mithoki, you ready to help out the theme team, to help build it up so we can get back up to gold? There you go. 7 p.m. Eastern. And no hockey stream tonight, guys. Usually I do my hockey podcast on Monday. We're taking a few weeks off. The panel is traveling a little bit. So we will continue that hockey podcast at the end of the month. And thank all of you for supporting me in that podcast. It's great to see a bunch of you there. We've given away some copies to FHM. Thank you to Dr. Dynastic for the Monday raids into the stream. And we have a lot of fun talking hockey, the good, the bad, the worse, and a lot of friendly rivalries over there between the panel and the chat. Okay, Mathoki, we're going to open 15 standard packs for our first replacement. The good, the bad, and the sharks. Ouch. Pops Dongoria, are you going to take that? Are you going to take that from Dynastic? Okay, so we got to open 15 standard packs, which I'm okay with because usually you guys make me spend money. So I have 505 packs because every time the wheel says, oh no, let's mess with Lap. Let's make them spend money. Not this time, Cat. Not this time. We're opening packs. Yes, we open 15 standard packs and we have to use one of the players from the packs, Mathoki. So watch carefully. I will write down some of the key ones. And, we're going to get a perfect. We're going to get or maybe a diamond. Oh, no, at least a gold. Brad Wilkerson, Tom Tresh. I guess I better, okay, so there's probably our best one so far, Jim Hart. Jim Hart, 76. All right, pack number 4. Oh, Bake McBride. This is a card that D-Block and a lot of bronze players like. Bake McBride. Remember, we're only in silver right now, so, some of these bronze and silver can probably still do okay. Bake McBride. Shane Baz, let's hope not. We've got an NEL player, Leo. I'm just going to call him Leo. 65. Okay, we're 1/3 of the way through. We got 10 more packs to go. Pud Galvin. Oh, we got a diamond. All right, here's probably our first legitimate card, pack number 7, with the diamond. You know what? Maybe we could use one of those PT Elite cards. Diamond alert. Here's my pick. Now, I could hover over it for 5 minutes. That's my best Dr. Dynastic impersonation. Diamond alert. Here we go. What do we got? Marcus Semien. Well, there's another Semien I would really like. Ours? Yeah, you are the warbot of pack opening. That's for sure. So Marcus Semien. I only do that if I get a perfect. Then you got to really build up. And usually then I take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this break and see what's behind our perfect. 7, 8. This is pack number 9 we're on. Austin Jackson. Yeah, wrong Semien, but we have something. Pack 10. Got a bunch of sheets. Pack 11. Oh, we have a gold to work with, Mathoki. From Muskokie. What do we got? Wilmer Flores. Pack number 12. Another gold. Not bad. A diamond and 2 gold in standard packs. Cliff Johnson. Cliff Johnson. Okay. 83. Is he a duplicate? He is a duplicate. So I have one in reserve. If you guys want yourself a Cliff Johnson, 1444 on the card shop. All right, pack 13. Oh, another one. Trey Turner. 2 more to go. What are we going to hit? I swear these are not gold packs. Look, you can see up in the top left corner. Standard packs, pack number 14. We did strike a rain of gold, but a lot of live gold. All right, one more pack to go. Let's end it off with a perfect. And the game is saying, no, we're not going to let you open it yet unless you hit the escape key. So if you ever do get frozen on the pack opening screen, rather than, force manually quit your game, just hit the escape. Last pack is a bunch of nothing, bookended by some faceless players. So Mathoki, you saw what was going on there. We've got 76 Jim Hart. We got the bronze Bake McBride. We got the 65 NEL Leo. We got the live Diamond Semyon, the gold Flores, the gold Cliff Johnson, the gold Trey Turner, and the Duran gold, or Duran gold. So you've got to pick one of those players. Here's what I have. Currently at second base, I've got Ian Kinsler, 99. And then backing up Ian Kinsler, I've got the 99 John Henry Lloyd. If you're thinking catcher, I've got the Ethan Salas, and I've got the Roger Bresnahan. Oh, Dr. Dynastic. Are you using, while you're thinking of that, Mathoki, give it up for Dr. Dynastic. If I have a mod in the chat here, make sure you shout out Dr. Dynastic. Redeemed the 99,993. Wow, gifting out the subs. Now, Dr. Dynastic, I know you're a sub with me already. So you decide, do you want me to give 2 gift subs to the community? Do you want to pick the gift sub community members? Do you want an extra month tacked on yours? You get to make the choice. So you can either whisper me, you can put me in chat, or you can put it in chat. But let me know, Mathoki. That's a good choice. So we're going to do that right now. Let me take my ugly face off the screen here. Let me go. Taking advantage. You sure you don't have like a bot collection stream? You've collected that many Helm biscuits already? Wow. 1 gift sub. Oops. Got to give a specific viewer. Bear with me, folks, as I do a little bit of off-screen twitching. Myth, O-K-I-E. Mythoki. Wow, I did not expect that one to be used so quickly. Mythoki. Mind you, I don't know how many people have. Let me check the spelling so some random person doesn't get a gift sub here. Mythoki. Okay. Let me check if this works. There we go. Mythoki, courtesy of Dr. Dynastic. Guess our matchup tonight. Ooh. So for the second gift sub, you got to guess your matchup for tonight's Monday Night Baseball. So put it in the chat. So I think Dr. Dynastic wants the 2 teams. I don't think he wants specifically the years, but the 2 teams that are in Monday Night Baseball. So if you correct the first to guess the correct 2, you will be the recipient of the Dr. Dynastic and Laptop Hound gift sub for using his channel points. D-Block's like, who picked him? Who picked him? All right. Dr. Dynastic, you keep track of that because I've got Mathoki trying to help me out here. So Mathoki with the theme team, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with that mess? We got to use one of those players. Jim Hart, Bake McBride, Semyons, Flores, Cliff Johnson, Trey Turner. While everyone else is guessing on the gift subs there, and Mr. or Dr. Dynastic can determine how he wants that to be done, whether he's allowing multiple guests or one guest per person. Use Semyon as a super utility guy. Okay. So do you want to, should we take off Jackie Robinson then? That would probably be the logical thing. He's the lowest rated guy there. Drop Jackie. Jackie. Okay, Jackie for the live Diamond Semyon. And just to confirm, Dr. Dynastic, Caged Wisdom is the recipient of the second gift sub. Confirm. All right. Let me type that in. Caged Wisdom, and then there's a number there, 42. Caged Wisdom 42. There you are. And you got it. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dynastic, for redeeming your 99,993 as my tribute to Wayne Gretzky and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, two of my favorite Oilers ever. So yes, all the redemption points are now in there. I still have a couple turned off because they apply to what Tessaouija and I are doing tomorrow. So I don't want to turn those on. Those will apply probably for the second week that we do that stream. So Caged Wisdom, we are taking off Jackie Robinson and we're putting in the live Marcus Semyon. Okay, you've got one more job and then we're going to pick a second person to help me out. So let's go back to the wheel. Happy Monday, everyone. Looking forward to an OOTP week, and we moved ahead a year. If you didn't see it, we skipped a year in Perfect Team, which, I mean, does it really matter? Like, do you guys really pay attention to the year anyway, if it's 2063 or 2064? I don't. So what if we go from 2066 to 2068? Now, it would make a difference if players aged in Perfect Team and then they lost a year of their playability. Then that would make a difference. But these guys don't age. So yeah, I guess just a note they put in the Discord that the Perfect Team is in a year ahead from where it should be. Age is just a number. And at a certain point, you forget what that number is. All right, second thing you're going to do, Caged Wisdom, is, okay, well, we're going to open 3 historical packs, a silver, a gold, and a diamond. One of each is what we're going to do. So at the very worst, we're going to get a diamond historical. Mathoki. Oh, yeah. Mathoki. Sorry if I said, I still had Caged Wisdom on my mind from the gifted sub. All right, Mathoki, here we go. First of all, our silver historical. What do we got? We've got Bill Hall. You know, who's a really good, he was a really good selection for perfect drafts, you know, a few months ago. I always picked this Bill Hall card. All right, he is a duplicate. I'm going to put him on the card shop for 133. Next up, we've got, it was a duplicate, so I still have a copy if that's your choice, Mithoki. Next is our gold, renamed from the historical pack to the gold historical pack. What do we got? We got a Ted Lilly, a Muddy Ruel, Rayburn, no one really worthy of playing on the team, and a Trevor Rogers. Okay, I'm glad it's a pitcher because I'd hate to lose one of our good hitters to a gold player. So Trevor Rogers, I think, is a new card, right? Holy smokes, what is up with this card? Chat, educate me. This is a teachable moment. It can't be just because it's a new card. Very good new card and very, very good for PTCS. Well, this team plays bronze, so I will not be using it, and I will not be selling it because it may be a card that Mithoki wants to choose. Okay, so we got the 81 Trevor Rogers. Gold cap 81. That makes sense. Let's see if he shows on my reserve list here. Otherwise, I don't want to go hunt him down. 81 Rogers. Nope. All right, now we're going to open up our historical diamond. Here we go. Will it be Trevor Rogers, Bill Hall, or a choice of these two cards? Mithoki, you're doing well on these pack openings. We've hit like 6 gold, couple diamonds. Ralph Burkhofer. So we got another pitcher to go from. And chat, you can let me know who's better, Rogers or Burkhofer. Or you can help Mithoki with that. And our diamond choice is not going to be a Marcus Semien. It is going to be Alan Trammell. And the ad break just kicked in, guys. So Mithoki, I'm going to give you some time to think about it. Hey, you're a subscriber now. You don't get ads, so you can hear me right now. So we'll be back in 2 minutes. Think about who you might want to replace. See you in 2. right, if you missed it, the ad break kicked in just as I flipped over that diamond card, and it was the Alan Trammell. So Mathoki, you got some good choices. You've got the two gold pitchers, Trevor Rogers. You've got Hall as a silver player. You've got this Alan Trammell card as a shortstop. So let's go back to the team. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Yeah, Blackhawks and Connor Bedard. We won't discuss that, D-Block. We'll save that for another time. Right now, I've got 5. And right now, I'm using a longer hook. But I'm willing to change that up. I mean, we're in silver. We can experiment a little bit. So I'm good to go in any direction you want. If we use a pitcher, which I'm guessing we're probably going to use a pitcher because shortstop, I don't think Alan Trammell is better than what we have. Barry Larkin, I think, is better than him. And I think that the John Henry Lloyd is better. But I mean, it's your choice. If we go with the pitcher, we got to decide who we want to take out. Well, Rogers, we can always use in the bullpen, or we can just give him a short hook. We've got 12 pitchers, so we're not going to get tired stamina-wise. I do like Rogers too. I think Rogers will be a fun addition to the team. I can't sell him and make money off of him, but hey, maybe next week. Maybe next PTCS he's eligible for. Good cap card, as Caged Wisdom said. So who comes out if we're going to put Rogers in, if that is going to be your choice? Shoop, Derek Lowe, Billy Wagner, who's a gold, so it's gold for gold. And let's face it, Billy Wagner hasn't been pitching very well other than that 1 year in silver. So it looks like he's kind of capped out at the silver level. So Billy Wagner, we've got Mike Queller, we've got Brian Wilson, another gold, who again is expendable. Fergie Jenkins, Sam Streeter, probably better than some of those other guys. Logan Webb is the PT Elite Logan Webb, so definitely probably want to keep him. And then our starters are pretty good. So who would you like to put in and one take out? Freddie Shoop, get a diamond tournament card. Probably want to keep him with the stamina. And then we're going to draw one more contestant to help me out with a theme team and give away 5 packs. Thanks again for joining in, guys. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow for the premiere of the Lap versus Chat base game extravaganza. Tesuiji will be here to lead the team for Chat and take me on. And the better he does, the better you guys do, the more packs I get to give away. So you and I, starting tomorrow. All right. While we're waiting for Mathoki to make that decision, let me go back and draw the next winner. So hopefully you're still in chat here, and if you are, and help me out, I will award you 5 packs. So because we had some new people coming in, we're going to mark that one as complete. We're going to go back and we are going to restart the giveaway. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket, but you only have about 1 minute to enter. And again, just waiting for Mathoki to make the final choice on who's going to come out for Trevor Rogers. Ooh, got some good potential people here that can make some very good decisions for me. 2 more players we have to replace. We put in Marcus Semien, took out Jackie Robinson silver, and now we're putting in Trevor Rogers, gold pitcher. And nope, Mathoki, one time. So Rogers in place of Billy Wagner, big upgrade. I hope so. All right, 15 more seconds. 12 people entered so far. 2 more players to replace. Again, we're going to go to EVC as soon as we're done here. So EVC, if you happen to be lurking, we'll probably be ready to go at 3:40. So in 15 minutes, we should be ready to fire off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are. Give it a few seconds for the delay here. All right. So again, if you win, you got to help me out for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Winner is Mathoki. You cannot enter again. I'm going to redraw. Man, go out and play the slots or something, because 2 times in a row your name was drawn. All right. We'll give someone else a shot. Oh no problem. No problem. If I can mute myself, you can enter twice. All right, next name is Hawonographer. Are you in the chat? Thanks, Mathoki, for the help, and I'll send your name off to the powers that have the ability to distribute them. All right, Hawonographer. Excellent. Good. So I'm not familiar with your name. Are you a new OOT player, or is this an alt account of someone? Are you, how long have you played Perfect Team? Just so I have an idea of who I'm dealing with, getting to meet you a little bit. Well, I think the 2 upgrades you made were improvements. I think taking off Jackie and Billy Wagner, not huge improvements, but they were improvements. Started this time last year. Okay, well, let's find out what your first choice is going to be. All right. Well, we've opened up regular packs. We've opened up one of each of the historicals. So now we're going to open up 4 gold historicals. Hopefully, there'll be a diamond in there at least. And you're going to have to pick one of these players from these 4 packs. All right. Pack number 1. Nothing really playable there other than maybe Jeffrey Hammonds. Jeff Hammonds. Is he a cap card? Probably. Not selling for much, so I don't think it's a player a lot of people are going to use in the PTCS, but Jeffrey Hammonds. Okay, I've written that one down. Holographer. Next up, Gold Pack Historical number 2. And of course, chat will help you out a little bit if you need some help or advice. Again, nothing really playable of the 5 cards we see. And the gold card is a Debs Garms. '80 level, been in the game for a while, I think. And none on the market right now. Deb Garms. 3rd baseman, 1940, not PTCS eligible. Pack number 3 is, and then we'll check on, before we go, we'll check on the bounty too. That must be getting close to the end. Again, nothing really playable. So we'll look at the gold card. It is Manny Moda. Moda in center field. He can play center, left, right. So at the very worst, he could be a backup defensive left, right fielder. And nothing else really there playable. They are painful packs, Caged Wisdom. I know. We got to end off with a bang with our last one. Here we go. 4th historical gold is King Heredia. We got the Al Mamux, which again, we can hide pictures a lot better in the bullpen if you have to choose this silver. And our gold choice is Harry Davis. So no pitchers in terms of our gold historical. Maximus is a possibility again for a pitcher. Manny Moda and City Slickers. Yeah, one of the all-time classic. Maybe the best movie Billy Crystal ever made. City Slickers 2, maybe not so much. So if we take Maximus in, let's take a look at his, or Mamamux, or however you may spell his name. Mamux. I mean, we could hide this guy in the bullpen. He's got good home run suppression. We're at the silver level, so it's not like we're in diamond and going to get crushed. He'd be kind of a long relief, avoid high leverage guy. There is also the Hammonds card. This one right here, high BABIP. Again, kind of a backup in the outfield. We had the Garms, third base. This one right here, high BABIP, good gap power, good avoid K, good utility guy. And then we had the City Slicker, Manny Moda. So pulled a lot of high BABIP guys. Again, utility outfielder. Mammox, Mammoth, Mucklux, Mamamok, Mamu. Okay. So we've already taken out Billy Wagner for Trevor Rogers. So which pitcher do you think we can afford to give up here? In terms of overall, Brian Wilson is our lowest. In terms of BABIP, Sam Streeter is the worst in terms of pitcher BABIP. In terms of home run suppression, Sam Streeter and Billy Wagner, who's already out. So I think it's probably either Sam Streeter or Brian Wilson, if I had my choice. Garms was one of your 6 starter pack. Yeah, it's funny, Cage Wisdom, how you remember that, right? I still remember an OOTP23. My first diamond was the 93, I think it was, Mel Ott. My very first diamond in OOTP23. So he became the captain of the Gladiators, and he stayed there pretty much forever. Except when I made Perfect League, then I had to drop him down. So I made Perfect League in 23. I haven't made it in 24 yet. Streeter, okay. Streeter is out, and Momok is going to be in. So we've got one more decision you have to make. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel one more time. If it lands on one of the ones we used already, we're going to respin it, as we want a little variety in life. All right, here you go. Holographer, what is your favorite team? Let chat know. You're going to be able to make a difference here, because you're going to be able to buy a card from the card shop for just under 30,000. Let's go Twins. Well, I'm still kind of reeling on the Blue Jay playoff wild card loss. So please, next time, don't capitalize it. Please, please. You're just rubbing it in a little bit. How about let's go Twins? That I can get over. Just kidding. Well deserved by the Minnesota Twins, and maybe poor management of their pitching by the Blue Jays. But that's for another stream. Let's bring back our game here and go to the card shop. My Blue Jay depression is your glory with the Twins. So synchronicity. Card Shop, Twins. And chat, feel free to put in your suggestions as well. Let's look at the Minnesota Twins. I'm going to just kind of put up the non-live ones. If you want me to look at the live, I can. We have a maximum of 30,001. Let's put that in. So I thought I could escape from spending my perfect points, but not quite. And take off the ones without sell orders. So there you go. Not a lot for the Minnesota Twins. There is that PT Elite that was mentioned by Caged Wisdom. Of course, old reliable Johan Santana. Chat seems to be leading you in a certain direction. I know, right? You know, you could have said my favorite team is the New York Yankees. And we would add a lot of options, probably. Not as many options. I'm kind of surprised. I thought more cards were in the game for the Twins here. Mind you, there probably are more from cards that are over the limit. Sonny is the best choice. Well, if we took out Streeter because of his poor BABIP, the other poor BABIP guy was Brian Wilson. Did we put him in for Brian Wilson? Former Twin, yeah, I know. Must hurt a little bit, right? Sonny Gray is in. Boom. And hey, thank you. You didn't cost me a lot of money. All right, so our upgrades coming in. Trevor Rogers, gold 81, gonna replace Brian Wilson. We've got El Mamamook coming in to replace Sam Streeter. And we have the card I just bought coming in for Billy Wagner. So Wagner, Wilson, and Streeter are out on the pitching side. And on the hitting side, we decided to bring in someone for Jackie Robinson, Mathoki. Who was that for Jackie Robinson? Oh, the live Semyon. Yeah, the live Semyon for Jackie Robinson. So again, not huge upgrades this week, but again, we are in silver. We did escape silver a couple weeks ago, so maybe we can do that again. We're in a division right now with Hill Valley Great Scots, the Mr. Octobers, the Colorado Rockies, and Birds on a BABIP, our competition in that division. All right, one more time before we head over to EVC and we close off the stream today. Let's go and take a look at the bounty. The bounty should be done or very close to it. Chadwick was our bounty claimer, claiming the bounty. Oh, holographer, make sure you send me a whisper, please. Put it in the chat. Send me a whisper of your perfect team username so I can get your packs over to you. And if you've never whispered before, it's quite soothing. Just click on my name, select whisper, and say, my perfect team username is holographer1. EVC, I bow to you. Congratulations on making perfect team for the third week in a row, staying in perfect league, coming within a couple innings of defeating the almighty Warbot and almost escaping the wild card round. Who would have thought? EVC will get that joke. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, checking in on the bounty. Let's check in on the bounty. We've got a Sporer Dragon Hound. We've got a D block Sporer final. Vying for the 5 extra packs. D block swept the Penners in the semis, and the Dachshunds got by the Tommyknockers in game 3. Let's check out that game 3. It is 5-1. For those of you coming in, our bounty today was all your hitters had to have a power under 50, and all your pitchers had to have home run suppression over 50, which made the draft a little bit interesting. And the game's been pretty good with limiting home runs. I mean, we're at the finals already, and Sporer and D Block have only given up 6 home runs each. So yeah, look at that. Look at very, very low home runs, which you would expect. So before we head over to EVC, let's take a look. First of all, D Block, you are the man. You knocked out the one team. No, you did knock them out. You knocked out the power team, the team that drafted a lot of power players. So against all odds, they beat you, and then you beat them 15-8. You got home runs from Casanova, who's a 44 power guy. You got a home run from Dirks, a 42 power guy. You put the power on the power. They didn't get any home runs. And they did. They got Alonso with 3. Pete Alonso hit 3 home runs on you because all your pitchers had low. Your pitchers probably had high BABIP, home run suppression. So he hits 3 home runs on you alone, and you say, I don't care. I'm putting up 22 hits and 15 runs. Fantastic, D Block. And then you beat them 4-2. So move on to the finals. All right, so let's check out the Sporer-led team first of all. In the finals, they're going with Dan Heron, Max Fried, Medea, Skubal, and Stroman. Live Stroman? Yes, Live Stroman. Against D Blocks, Blackwell, Glasnow, Cleveland, Rodriguez, and Bassett. Okay. And you see all the home run suppression is all above 50. And their hitters, we're going with the Dragon Hounds, 49 highest power Archie Vaughn, all the way down to Cal McVeigh and his 1 power. What's he done for you? 2 RBIs, 13 hits. And then Sporer with his 48 power Kiermaier down to Spotwood Poles. Yeah, it should be a good matchup. There you go. Dragon Hounds, Dachshunds in the final of the tournament. Okay, looks like a break kicked in. So as soon as we get back from that break, I am going to close off the show and send you over to EVC. But I want to say a couple things while people are coming back from the break. So see you in less than 2 minutes' time. right, we're closing off the show here, guys, and heading over to EVC. He's got packs to rip. He's got theme team updates. He's got perfect team to talk about, and so much more. So don't go anywhere. We're going to send you over there to close out. Don't forget, get involved in the Laptop Hound Lower Level Leisure Lounge daily giveaway, because if you finish at the top of the leaderboard at the end of January, you will win yourself 20 standard packs. And speaking of EVC, he has had a week to remember. Perfect team, winning the Laptop Daily. He won the Bounty, I think, once too. He's had quite the week with perfect team, so go give him some love. We got Boise State second, Pingu Newts in third, the Knights, the Millionaires, Cavabet bronze, and B-Town Nasty Boys also with one victory. So the Laptop Hound Daily, go get involved in that. I usually lose first round, but hey, one of these times we'll see my name on the January leaderboard. Also, don't forget the PTCS on the weekend. Your link is active. You can create your teams if you qualified. Check out D Block Dragon on Wednesday. He's going to do an iron build. Check out his VOD. He did a great presentation with the bronze build or bronze possibilities. So check out his stream and get some tips if you're in the iron or bronze levels. I think he might even be doing a silver one a little bit later in the week. As always, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thanks for those that did the giveaways, and congratulations to the giveaway winners, whether it was through helping with the theme team or with the bounty. Supporting the channel every single time. You know who you are. Thanks for those that followed today, those that subscribed. Thank you to Dr. Dynastic for using his channel points to gift out a couple subs today. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, give what you can, take what you need. It is a great day for baseball. Soon as I got to get back into my perfect team. I'm just so excited to try and build a team for this week. Again, don't go anywhere. EBC, we're on the way. Open the doors, get the beverages ready, put out the snacks, and maybe a hat. See you guys tomorrow with Tesuiji and our first lap versus chat contest. See you next episode.
A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you. I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city, and the sun is shining. Oh, well, isn't it a pity? And every year has its share of tears, but every now and then it's gotta rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.